Forget what you think you know about gentle giants. These so-called herbivores aren't here to munch leaves and pose for documentaries. They're here to fight, and when they do, the ground shakes. In the gray corner, weighing up to 14,000 pounds, with ears like sails and a temper like thunder, the African elephant. Smart, massive, and surprisingly aggressive when provoked. In the horned corner, it's the white rhino, a 2-ton tank with a built-in battering ram and zero chill. It doesn't chase prey, it charges anything that moves. And in the river zone, floating like a chubby battleship, but hitting like a wrecking ball, we've got the hippo. Don't let the big smile fool you. This guy is the deadliest large mammal in Africa, and that's not up for debate. 3 land monsters, 3 temperamental titans. And only one will walk away from this wild herbivore brawl. Can the hippo's crushing jaws and water ambush beat land giants? Will the rhino's horn be the ultimate spear in this showdown? Or will the elephant's size, strength, and smarts dominate them all? It's time to find out. This isn't a predator fight. This is a clash of nature's toughest tanks. Elephant versus rhino versus hippo. And it's about to get heavy. Before these herbivores throw down, let's break down what nature gave each one to dominate their world. Because when you're this big, your body is your armor, your weapon, and your attitude. The African elephant, the ultimate heavyweight. Let's start with the biggest land animal on Earth. An adult male African elephant can weigh over 14,000 pounds, stretch up to 13 feet tall, and reach nearly 25 feet long from trunk to tail. That's more than to pick up trucks walking around with a built-in battering ram. Tusks, those ivory daggers, not just for show. Elephants use them to gouge, lift, and even snap trees in half. A side swipe with a tusk can impale or toss a threat like a rag doll. Trunk, think of it as a muscular whip, capable of lifting 700 pounds or slamming you with insane force. It's strong, precise, and, weirdly enough, a great puncher. Feet, one stomp, and it's game over. If an elephant steps on you, there's no round 2. The white rhino, the armored spear. Don't let the quiet demeanor fool you. White rhinos are walking tanks with a mean streak. Weighing up to 5,000 pounds and measuring over 12 feet long, they're built low, broad, and bulldozer strong. Horn, the ultimate weapon, up to 5 feet long, made of keratin like your fingernails, but used like a medieval lance. They charge at 30 miles per hour, and if that horn connects, something's getting flipped. Skin, 2 inches thick in places, like wearing leather armor. It helps absorb damage from bites, slashes, and the rhino's head structure, built for impact. The rhino's skull is like a reinforced ram, perfect for full-speed bone-breaking collisions. The hippopotamus, the river's silent monster. Last but absolutely not least, the hippo. Weighing between 3,000 to 4,000 pounds, this amphibious beast is Africa's most unexpected killer. Jaws, capable of opening over 150 degrees, revealing 20-inch canines that crush with 1,800 psi, stronger than a lion, stronger than a shark. Body, round, but not soft. That blubbery mass is dense muscle protected by skin that oozes a natural sunscreen/antiseptic gel. Yes, the hippo is self-lubricating for battle. Agility, in water, terrifying. On land, shockingly fast. A hippo can run over 19 miles per hour and pivot like a linebacker. Quick recap: elephant, sheer size, brain power, tusk tactics. Rhino, horned juggernaut with battle armor. Hippo, jaw-crushing swamp assassin. These aren't gentle giants. They're heavily armed, highly territorial, and built to defend or destroy. When giants collide, it's not always the strongest who wins. Sometimes it's the one with the worst temper. So who throws the first punch in this herbivore showdown? Let's take a look at their personalities. Because trust me, these guys are not exactly chill. The elephant, the strategic enforcer. Elephants may be intelligent, but that doesn't make them peaceful pushovers. They have long memories, deep emotions, and short tempers when threatened. Territorial, you bet, especially bulls in the hormonal rage mode. They'll challenge rhinos, chase lions, and even destroy villages. Social behavior: elephants are family-oriented and don't usually pick fights unless provoked. But when they do fight, it's tactical, coordinated, and absolutely brutal. Aggression level: medium-high. They won't start the fight, but they will finish it, and they don't hold back. The white rhino, the silent bulldozer. Rhinos are often quiet, too quiet, until someone steps into their space. Territorial, extremely. A dominant male marks territory like a jealous king. If another male enters, it's go time. No warnings, just a full-speed horn charge. Social behavior, mostly solitary, not a fan of strangers. Definitely not a fan of loud tourists, lions, or anything that moves too fast. Aggression level, high. Rhinos are quick to anger and even quicker to ram. They're not thinkers, they're doers. The hippo, the smiling psychopath. Don't let the cute ears and yawning mouth fool you. Hippos are rage machines with teeth. Territorial, absolutely, especially in water. You enter a male hippo's section of the river. You're basically signing your own obituary. Social behavior, lives in pods, but fights over space constantly. They fight each other, they fight crocodiles, they even flip boats. Aggression level, maxed out. Hippos kill more people annually in Africa than any other large animal. They attack without warning and leave very little behind. So who's most likely to start a fight? The elephant stays calm until it doesn't. The rhino doesn't bother with warnings. The hippo starts at a 10 and stays there. If these three cross paths in the wild, the hippo's likely to charge first. The rhino will gladly meet it head-on. And the elephant. It'll wait for a moment and then unleash devastation. The sun is high, the savanna is silent. Until a low rumble shakes the grass, three shadows appear on the horizon. Not predators, but kings in their own right. In the north the elephant, towering and steady, every step a quake. From the west the white rhino, head low, horn forward, like a steam engine ready to blow. And from the muddy watering hole the hippo, jaws yawning wide, eyes locked in territorial fury. This isn't a random encounter. This is a collision of dominance, and it's about to go down. The hippo charges. The hippo doesn't hesitate. Like a torpedo in a sausage suit, it barrels toward the rhino with surprising speed. Its mouth opens over 150 degrees, revealing tusks longer than steak knives. The rhino sees it, lowers his head, and charges. Boom. The two collide like wrecking balls. Dust, blood, and rage fly in all directions. The hippo bites down hard, but it can't pierce the rhino's thick, armored hide. The rhino, meanwhile, slams its horn into the hippo's side, drawing blood. The hippo retreats, wheezing but still furious. But it's clear the rhino's horn just scored point number 1. The elephant joins in. The elephant has been watching. Patient, calculating. Now, it moves. It thunders toward the two battling titans, trumpets loud enough to shake the trees. And with one swing of its tusks, it sends the hippo rolling across the ground. The rhino braces for impact, but it's too late. The elephant's massive tusk catches him under the shoulder, lifting his front legs off the ground. It's not a stab, it's a shove, an overwhelming wave of power that knocks the rhino down like a domino. Now it's pure mayhem. The hippo, bleeding but enraged, bites the elephant's back leg. The elephant trumpets and kicks backward, launching the hippo a few feet into a muddy bush. The rhino recovers and charges again, this time at the elephant. The horn lands but bounces off the thick hide. The elephant turns, wraps its trunk around the rhino's neck and lifts for just a moment before letting go. Dust fills the air. All three animals pant, bleed, and roar. No one is backing down. But one is definitely starting to slow, first to fall. The hippo, though fierce, is clearly wearing out. Its short legs and heavy body are great for quick ambushes, not extended ground fights. Blood pours from the gash in its side. Its final bite lands on the rhino's rear leg, but the force just isn't there anymore. The rhino kicks it off, and for the first time, the hippo stays down. The elephant and rhino face each other, one bruised, one blooded, one smart, one stubborn. Who wins? 3 titans entered the battlefield. One left it lying in the mud, another limped away, proud but broken, and one stood tall, dusty, scratched but undeniably dominant. So who takes the crown? Let's break it down. The hippo, the first to fall. Brutal, fast, and wildly aggressive, the hippo charged in without fear but paid the price for its recklessness. Its bite is legendary, its temper unmatched. But against two larger, stronger land fighters, the river beast was out of its element. It fought like a beast possessed, but its bulky frame and lack of strategy made it the first to go down. Verdict: fearsome starter, Poor finisher. The Rhino, the relentless charger. The Rhino came out swinging, or rather, charging. Its horn landed hits, its toughness kept it standing, and it proved once again why it's called nature's tank. But when it came to versatility, it hit a wall. Literally, it only knows one move: charge. And against an opponent that can sidestep, lift, and counter with precision, well, charging just isn't enough. Verdict: powerful, but predictable. The elephant, the tactical titan. The elephant didn't strike first. But it struck smart. It watched, waited, and then wrecked both rivals when the moment was right. With size, brains, tusks, and stamina, it outlasted both opponents. It didn't just win by force, it won with strategy, control, and adaptability. Verdict: undisputed champion of the land giants. Final word: in the wild, size doesn't always guarantee survival. But when size meets intelligence, strength, and patience, you get an elephant. So next time someone says it's just a plant eater, show them this showdown. The jungle has its kings, the rivers have their monsters. But on the open plains, the elephant rules alone. What do you think? Would the rhino have won in a one-on-one? Could the hippo pull off a surprise comeback in water? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more epic animal battles. Next up, should we do grizzly versus lion versus polar bear, or something even crazier?